This is Brian Dilley, and I am completing the assignment for this week to create a screencast showing that I am able to review the homepage dashboard, send an email, post an announcement, and post a note from the instructor page. So the first thing we're going to do is go to the sandbox here, which I've already logged into, and here we have the dashboard. Notice that there's a calendar which will show homework assignments that are due and things, I'm assuming, communicating for sending email to various sections and announcements. But right now we're looking at the dashboard. This dashboard on the left has items that are to-do items. Notice it tells me there's 24 to-do items right now. These would be quizzes that need graded and things of that nature. The list of all the courses that I'll have and any announcements. So this is what's here at the dashboard level for instructors to manage their courses. I can see how this would be particularly useful if you were teaching more than one course to be able to keep track of things. So let's go right into my course. Let's go back to the home. I noticed that the student dashboard, this is a great option to see what the class will look like from the student point of view. I know in my own online classes that I teach at MCC, I occasionally will have an assignment and the students will email me and say, how do I turn that in? And it never makes sense to me because I can see the assignment, but only when I get to the student view do I realize that the assignment wasn't published. You know, there's another box that needs checked to make it so the students can actually see the information. So it's good to jump in here to student view from time to time to be able to make sure that what you think is going on is actually going on. So we'll go into the sandbox course here, and we'll start by sending an email. So we do that by coming up here to the Communicate tab, Send Mail, and here we would select who we're going to send the email to. I notice it's not really giving me an option. Oh, here we go. I'm going to send it to all the students in the class here, and the subject is test email, and I'm saying this is a demonstration that I actually know how to send email. All right, make sure I spell it right. That's always embarrassing if you misspell a message to students. And then you'll click send, but it's not happy because this isn't a real class. But had this been a real class, that's how you send an email. So get out of here. All right, the other thing is to show that you make a class announcement. Class announcements are critical to let students know what's going on and when. And so you would send announcements to let them know, deadlines are coming up, or maybe the text is not available at the bookstore, or remind them that there's only 2 weeks left in the class and they need to really get on their homework. And so that announcement, this says who gets it, so you can send an announcement to just one student, or in this case I would send it to everybody. And then these are the dates that the announcement will be visible to the student, or we can say I want it always to be there. And your announcements are going to be important items. So then you would post, and then everybody will be able to see it. So there's the announcement here on the page. If you realized I misspelled something, or maybe I left out another point, you come to the edit button here and make your other point. Oops, didn't mean to be in the subject. I wanted to say stuff and forgot there. And maybe I have a second point And again, try to keep things spelling correctly so it's not embarrassing. All right, so that's how you make announcements and edit them and keep in communication with students. Now, if we go back to the course page, oh, that's actually too far. Here we go. We go back to the course homepage. The My Instructor has notes from instructor, and each week has another notes from instructor. I really like this function, by the way, because this way you don't have to rely on just the announcement section to communicate information. You can communicate information that is specific to each item. And I noticed that the class comes pre-packaged with a notes from instructor module or page here, and so you would just go to edit and then you would write your note. This is good information. Be sure to do your homework. Right? Obviously, in my actual class, I would be giving a much more detailed notes, like the notes that you have given to us, outlining not only what the content is and what they have to do, but putting them in the context of the BYU Idaho learning module with prepare, study and ponder, and share and demonstrate learning. So that is how you do the notes. And that is it for this screencast. I will do a separate screencast for organizing groups. I hope this is all that I need to show you, and thank you for listening to it.